Hello, everyone. Welcome. I'm Azmina. Thank you for joining me today. As many of us sit for long periods of time for work, our hamstrings, the muscles that run along the back of the leg, right from the sits bones all the way to the lower leg, are often very short and get tight. And this can cause low back pain, hip, and knee pain as well. So today we're going to be doing one of my favorite poses. It's a very restorative, but it opens up the hips, inner thighs, groins. Of course, it'll get back into the hamstrings, stretch and lengthen the hamstrings and calf muscles. And it also release low back stiffness and pain, align the pelvic region, more benefits for that. Gets into the outer hip and outer thigh, the IT band, and glutes as well. So this is a really great posture for beginners, advanced students, everyone. Should be done often 3 times a week or even more if you need it. So please come join me and give it a try. We will need a yoga strap or belt or tie, bolster, cushion or block, pillow or block. You may or may not need it. So good to have one close by, and a wall would be great just to press our reclining foot into the wall. If you don't have a wall, that's fine too. I'm sure everybody has a wall somewhere in the house or apartment. So let's get started with a little bit of centering. Sit in a comfortable position. You can even lie down, as this is going to be a reclining pose. It's actually called reclined hand to big toe pose. In Sanskrit, it's called Supta Padangusthasana, very long name. Take your thumb and index finger together in Gyan Mudra, sitting nice and tall, shoulders back and down. Relax into your seat and give yourself a moment to arrive into your space, into your body. Notice the state of your mind in this moment, right now. Observing the thoughts, quality and quantity of your thoughts. Really soften your face as you're watching, becoming the observer. And drop your attention to your heart center. Notice how you feel emotionally right now. And see if you can be with whatever is coming up. Even if it's uncomfortable, we observe, we just shine our awareness onto that thought or feeling, and then the sensations in the body. Notice what's going on in the body. No judgment, no analyzing, just simply watching. Relax and soften into your whole body. Let go. And then come to lie down on your back, and we'll do a few rounds of breathing to center even more. You can have your hands resting on your belly, one on the chest if you want. Just drop your weight and begin to deepen your breath, expanding the lower belly, the rib cage and chest. Exhale, draws the chest back, ribs towards each other, and lower belly squeezes into your back. Inhale, expanding. Exhale, contracting, dropping everything. Inhale, nourishing mind, heart, soul, and body. Exhale, soften, soothe, and surrender. A few more rounds on your own, please. Really give yourself permission to let go of the whole body, drop everything with each exhale. Allow the inhale to bring in the new energy, flexibility, peace, and calm. Let's do 2 more rounds, please. And then relax, arms down if they were on your belly and chest. Notice how you feel. And just listen to the words of wisdom by Kim Eng. She said, when we let go of all expectations, there is peace. When we let go of all expectations, there is peace. Set an intention for this short practice for yourself. Perhaps maybe around letting go of expecting results from this practice or whatever else, or set your own intention. Repeat it 3 times. I intend to fill in the blank. And then just flex and point your toes and fingers just for a little bit, a little warm up only. Flex and point your hands now. Inhale, exhale. And then circle your ankles and wrists. Be aware of your breath. Letting go of all rushing, coming into your time, into your body, into yourself. Circle the other way. And then just straighten the arms and bring your fingers to your shoulders. Straighten the elbows and then fingers to the shoulders. Inhale, open, exhale, close. And then just make a few circles. Fingers stay on your shoulders now as if you're holding an orange on your shoulders, and then take your elbows down. Bring them back into the chest to touch if you can, and then up and back and down to the side, making circles. Inhale, exhale. And circle the other way. Breathe with awareness. And one more. Relax the arms. Notice and feel the arms. And then bend your knees, arms wide, just do a few windshield wipers. So your feet are as wide as your mat. Drop your knees to one side, look to the other side. Inhale, center, exhale. Drop your knees to the other side, head goes the opposite way. Windshield wipers, just going at your own pace. even though we're just doing one pose, although we're doing all three variations. Nice to do a little bit of warm up that gets into your whole spine. One more on each side. And then come to center, allow your knees to touch, feet apart. Pause for a moment. Feel the difference. And then take your hands behind your right side, straighten that leg, and just bend and straighten that knee a few times. Inhale, straighten, exhale, bend. And release that leg down, other leg now. Hold wherever you can. And there was a snap on that knee. As long as there's no pain and you hear cracks, that's fine. They say that's just excess air being released. Bend and straighten. One more, two more. Pause. Then if you're at a wall, hopefully, scoot over so that your heels and your feet are touching the wall. And then we're going to make sure you have your strap nearby, your bolster or cushion. You may need it here for the second variation and third one. So open up your strap or tie, bend that right knee, bring it towards your chest, and take your strap and loop it around the balls of your right foot. And keep pressing that left foot into the wall, left big toe into the wall as well. So bring that knee back into the chest and slowly start to straighten that leg. You want to take your right thumb into that hip crease and press that hip downwards. So kind of internally rotating that thigh inwards, right thigh in, hip down. Shoulders are down as much as you can. So hold the strap like quite low here so that your shoulders can stay down. And here, make sure that there's no pain. So you don't need to straighten the knee completely. If you have pain, please listen to your body always. Do not go to the point of pain. Flex that foot, press that left foot into the wall, especially the big toe. So you want to make sure that this left leg is active, and we want the pelvis to be, the hips to be level. We don't want to lift up with that left hip. That's why we're using the wall. And if you don't have a wall, then you can have your left hand on the top of the left thigh to coax that hip down. But pressing to the wall will really help. And let's stay here for at least 10 breaths or more. Try to relax, softening into the muscles, pressing that right glute down and the right hip down. And if you want, you can loop that strap around your hands to avoid any pain in your fingers or stress in your fingers. So here we want to just focus on that breath. It's all about that. It's about breathing, letting go. Do not go beyond your limits. If there's any pain, you do not want that, especially for hamstrings, because it takes about 1.5 years, they say, to repair a torn hamstring. So only go to your limit. Breathe and relax here. Inhale, flexibility, peace. Exhale, tightness, and whatever you're holding on to in the back of your legs here. Press the lower back down. Notice if your leg is ready to go towards your chest a little bit more, keeping that glute on the ground, the buttock muscle on the ground. Soften your face. Relax your throat and shoulders, your jaw. If you can, press the thigh muscle of your right leg, your quadricep, into the hamstring, into the back of the leg. Couple more breaths. So this also strengthens the knee. Just be with what's happening and let go of wanting to go deeper than what your body is ready for. And then you're going to take that strap around the right hand again, or just hold it with your fingers. And here, this is where your bolster or block comes in handy. You put it to the right side of you, right side of your head. You'll have your left hand on the left upper thigh now, and open that right leg out to the side. Now, your foot may or may not touch the cushions or pillows or block. That's fine. It may over time. So just accept where we are. And mine isn't touching in this moment either. That's completely okay. It's not about pushing. This pose really teaches us about letting go, and that pushing comes from ego. Let's just breathe and be in that higher self of ourself, the light that we are. Keep pressing that left hip bone down, left foot into the wall. You want to try to pull the right foot towards you. Obviously, it's not going to get towards the face for me. Don't know about you, but the goal is to just kind of pull on that strap to open that right inner thigh and groin. Let's remember to breathe and soften the face. And actually, you can just hold the strap with your left hand and maybe take the bolster closer to your thigh so you can rest the thigh on the bolster so you can have some support there if you need it. Otherwise, do it the way you did before. 2 or 3 more breaths. Remember, you can always come out sooner. You may be feeling it in the right elbow. In that case, maybe pull the strap so that you're holding one end with your left hand and one end with your right hand. Actually, that's way better. And then bend that knee, nice and slow, come to center. Adjust your strap again around the balls of the right foot. Take your bolster or cushion. You may or may not need it. Now you're going to switch the hands and tie the strap around the left hand. Stretch that right foot up first. And then you're going to roll over onto your left hip. So now the alignment of the left foot at the wall may be off a little bit, and that's fine for this one. Completely stack both hips on top of each other. So really roll over onto your left hip. And then you want to bring that right leg over to the bolster or cushion. Point the toes down. Here, really listen to your body. Only go as far as you can. So even if you're up here, high up, that's completely okay. Just relax. You want the right shoulder down. So that's what's more important rather than going too deep. Look over to your right side if that feels okay for you. And then once you've found your place of ease, it's funny to say ease, it doesn't feel as easy, but wherever you are, discomfort is okay, pain is not. Then I'd like you to really guide your right hip, your top hip, towards the wall. Right toes to the floor or bolster. Right hip towards the wall. And breathe and soften as much as you can. And notice where you're feeling this now. I'm feeling it in my right bottom, my right outer hip, and outer thigh. So this is the variation that gets into all those muscles of the right leg, outer leg. Your foot may go to the floor now, maybe not, or it may be still resting on the bolster, that's fine, or maybe it's up here. Do the best you can. Accept and love yourself exactly as you are in each moment. 2 more breaths, please. So we're getting into the abdomen here too, which can also tone the abdominal region and help detoxify this area. Great for digestion. So slowly bend the knee back into your chest and then roll onto your back. Release the strap and rest on your back. And let's notice how you feel now. Feel the right leg and notice the left leg. And notice your mind. Your back, your lower back as well. Feeling the difference in each leg. So come back to your feet at the wall for the other side. Press both feet into the wall. Bend your left knee in towards the chest, putting the tie around the balls of your left foot. Bend the knee back into the chest and then slowly start to straighten that left leg. Flexing the left foot. Shoulders are down, please. And drop that left hip down, taking the thumb, your left thumb into the hip crease. Guide that hip down so that you're rotating that left glute a little bit towards the right foot. And then come back to holding the strap with both hands. Let's breathe here. Only stay in the position where you're feeling some stretch. Do not go so deep right away, please. Listen to that hamstring. Imagine that you're breathing into the back of your leg. Press your right foot and right big toe into the wall to activate that leg. Inhale flexibility, peace, and calm into the back of your leg, to your heart and mind. Exhale tension, holding onto all stress, worries. Notice if that left leg wants to come closer to your chest, if it's ready. If not, stay where you are, please. Just breathe and accept. And let go of all expectations. Notice this side. A couple more breaths, please. Always listening to your body. You can always release sooner and rest. One more for good measure if you can. If not, release. And then hold the strap with just the left hand or tied around your hand. Right hand goes on the right hip bone, upper thigh. Start to open that left leg to the left side, flexing those toes towards your nose. So flexing the whole left foot. And again here, if you wanted to, pull on that the strap so that you're able to hold one end with your right hand and one end with the left hand, so that it's not too hard on your left elbow. Both shoulders are down. Look to the other side to stretch your neck if you're okay. If your neck is okay. Focus on pressing the right big toe and foot into the wall. Feel that left inner thigh and hip opening up. And this pose is not only great for physically for improving flexibility, releasing pain, but we're starting to calm down the nervous system with this posture. Great for the heart and the kidneys. Tapping into our parasympathetic nervous system. Rest and digest. Inhale. Love and peace. Exhale tension, stress. One more breath. And remember, you can always stay longer. You just pause the video and hold and then start again. Bend that left knee, come to center. Pause for a moment. Move your bolster to the right side or cushion. Just pause here for a moment. Straightening that right leg again. Bend the left knee, strap around that left foot. Balls up the left foot. And start to straighten that left leg again. Coaxing that left hip down. And then roll over onto your right hip so that your both hips are completely stacked on top of each other. Start to hold your strap into your right hand. Allow your left shoulder to come to the floor. Point your right toes towards the floor and then guide your top hip, your left hip and thigh towards the wall. So really guiding it towards the wall to get into that hip. You may rest your left leg on the bolster if that helps. Do what feels good for you in your body. It's your yoga. Let's breathe here for a few rounds. Pulling that left foot towards you with the strap and left thigh and hip towards the wall. Inhale, flexibility, vitality, and calm. Exhale, we surrender, we soften, and we let go of everything that we have to do, the results of this practice. So we're doing the modified version using the strap. And as the meaning suggests, is reclined hand to big toe. So if you're very flexible, and when you do get there down the road, hopefully, you will use your peace fingers to hold on to your toes, big toe, as you do this pose. One more breath, or release, or stay a little bit longer. And then bend the knee, release the strap, roll over onto your back. Take a moment. Exhale, cleansing breath, open mouth, sigh. Notice how you feel. Notice your hips, both hips, glutes, hamstrings, thighs, the entire leg, your whole body, mind, and heart. And then bend the knees back into the chest. Have your hands on the thighs. And we're just going to circle the knees around, going clockwise or whatever direction you started. Get into the lower back and sacrum, because we kind of put some tension on that area right now. Circle the other way. And then release. If you feel like doing a few more windshield wipers, go ahead. If not, let's get ready for Shavasana. So lie back again. Widening your legs as wide as your mat. Roll your inner thighs towards each other to release the sacrum, and then feet apart again, arms wide 30 degrees, palms up. Shoulders towards each other, and just let go here now. In Shavasana, just for a few minutes. Relax your entire body, dropping your weight. Really allow the earth to hold you now. Soften the legs that worked so hard, and your arms, your hands, fingers, your spine, chest and belly and chest, upper chest, collarbone, your throat, upper back, your jaw. Maybe move your face, your jaw around a couple times. Open and close your mouth. And relax your head, the whole body. I am this beautiful being of peace. I am pure and free forever. This is my original nature. I am a being of peace. Feel free to stay longer in Shavasana if you like, but if this is the only time you have, start to wiggle your fingers and toes. Gently move your head from side to side. Bend your knees. Give them a hug towards the chest and rock from side to side. And rest on your left or right side, whatever works for you today. Giving yourself a loving hug where you are. I love and accept myself exactly as I am. Right here, right now, just as I am. And then come up to sit for closing meditation. I like to sit on the edge of my blanket to elevate my hips. Keep your eyes closed and start to notice the state of your mind. Remember the intention that you set, if you did. Notice your heart, your emotions, and your physical body. Notice your legs, your whole body. Jason Crandell said that the very nature of yoga is to shine the light of awareness into the darkest corners of our bodies. All we need to do is just sit and witness. This witnessing self is our higher self, and we just observe everything. If you're feeling peaceful and calm, let's share this out into the world. Let's rub our hands together first, and then cup them over your eyes. Inhale. Exhale. Feel the quiet, calm space in front of your eyes. Release the hands down. Bringing them back into prayer pose if you like, at the heart, and bowing down to this light if you like. May all beings be peaceful, loveful, and compassionate, happy, healthy, and strong. May all beings remember the divine with each breath. Namaste. Thank you again for being here. If you did like this practice, please remember to subscribe below here on the left and give it a thumbs up here on the right. Thank you. Have a great day.